Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining our last webinar of 2023. I'm Lex Selecna, the Chief Revenue Officer here at eTeam Sponsor. Now, today we're excited to launch a new feature that's going to help our clients raise more money. This new feature is called Family Share. Our CEO and co-founder, Sean Connors, will take you through the Family Share product and why we decided to add this feature and how it works. Additionally, you're going to gain insights from members of the eTeam Sponsor team who are using Family Share to test it out with a few select clients, and they're going to provide their real-world feedback on how it has benefited these clients and helped them raise more money. Now, before we dive in, for those of you who do not know who eTeam Sponsor is, let me give you a brief introduction of our company. We have earned the title of fundraising experts because we have been doing digital fundraising since 2010. And we have raised over $200 million for teams, activities, schools all across the nation. And our process is easy because you can launch a campaign in 30 minutes or less, ultimately saving you time and our clients time. And we are all about results. We have as a company have a strict focus on raising the most money for our clients. And our system's track record continues to be most effective by raising two to four times more funds when compared to other digital fundraising platforms out there. Our mission is clear: by empowering our clients to raise the most money with eTeam Sponsor. And we do this by maintaining the industry leading average per participant of $500 nationwide. And we are aiming to be even higher, to be at $800 per participant by the end of 2024. And we're going to do this by rolling out new key features and product solutions just like Family Share. And without further ado, I'm excited to introduce our CEO and co-founder, Sean Connors, who will take you through our Family Share product. Take it away, Sean.
Thanks, Lex. This is Sean Connors, co-founder and CEO with eTeam Sponsor. Really excited to be back to deliver another webinar on some of the new features and functions that are going to help you raise more money in less time. What we're going to cover today is Family Share. Really excited about it. The impetus for why we've created Family Share is we're all about helping the student athletes, the participants of these programs, raise more money in less time. And we know that the parents are typically the gateway to the contacts that are most likely to donate and support them in their positive activities. We've got a lot of feedback over time, and some of the best features and functions that we deploy as a company in the last 14 years come from our clients. They let us know, hey, we'd really like to see something like this. Can you make this easier? Can you make this more effective? Well, we listen, we take it back to our team, and our star-studded development team does a great job of then bringing it to life. So really excited to jump in that with you here today. We will cover in detail how the program or the participants can use this. We'll try to give you the best possible view that we can through mobile. So what is Family Share? Family Share allows the participants in your program to start their campaign launch by inviting parents, guardians, step-parents, people that can help them upload potential supporters into their eTeam Sponsor account. From there, that allows the participant to share with those people. So if mom, dad, parent, legal guardian, grandparent has contacts of 10, 20, 30 people that the participant otherwise doesn't have in their phone, this allows them or affords them the opportunity to easily get that information into their account and start with the outreach process. We know that if you reach more people, you're going to raise more money. All right, so let's jump in and show you how to use Family Share from a mobile device. All right, so here we are inside of a test account. Once the participant logs in, it's a really easy workflow for them to work through. So they'll log in, and once they get to their participant dashboard, they're going to see the Family Share at the very first tile upon logging in. There's an icon there that gives them a little bit more detail as to exactly what Family Share is. From there, pretty simple, click on Add Family Member. As soon as we do, participants go ahead and type in their parent's name. Important that they put in all of the information for the potential family share in terms of parent, grandparent, legal guardian, whoever that is. You can type in the email, and they also will be able to type in their phone number. This part's really important. This is where we're going to be able to house the record for the parent, and we'll be able to send them a text message here in just a minute. So we'll go ahead and select the carrier. There we are. Perfect. Choose the relationship type. Make sure everything's spelled correctly in the email and the correct phone number. We've got the relationship type that they can choose down below, and then simply click add. Once they click add, you'll notice the note at the bottom says you've successfully created a donor that they've added through Family Share. We can click close, scroll back up to the top, and click on dashboard. Once they pop back up there, we're going to see downstairs. Now, under Manage Donors, we're going to see the parent that we added through Family Share. In this next step, we want the participant to share with the person they've identified that they are looking for their help in adding potential supporters as part of this fundraiser or campaign. So in the first step, we'll have the participant click on the green text message icon. What that will do is that will open up their default text message application on their mobile device. And now they simply can type in either the name or parent, whoever it is. They can go ahead and put that in there, and they can send the pre-populated messaging to the person that they've asked to be a part of Family Share. In this case, very simple message. Hi, my Orange Lutheran High School baseball program is holding a fundraiser. Click the link to help me with the 3 items below. Number 1, help me upload emails of people who might contribute. 2, text my page link and share on social. Number 3, make a donation. Pretty simple. We've seen some really effective uploading of contacts. So we've seen at launches, we've seen participants add 5, 10, as much as 20 additional contacts that they otherwise may have not had when they were heading into the launch. So again, we know that if you're going to reach out to more people, you're going to raise more money. The text message has been really successful. This gets to their parent or legal guardian extremely fast. We know that 99% of text messages are opened in red. It allows them to give the information that they need to know in terms of how they can help their son, daughter, whoever it is, and then allows them also to take that same link and text it out to their network and also share on their social channels. And then lastly, parents typically are ones that are going to be engaged in making a donation as well, so they'll be able to go through that process. Again, this is helping make the participation process easier, more effective for the participant, and also helping them raise more money. So once the parent or legal guardian has been identified as part of Family Share, receives this text message, they'll simply click the eTeam sponsor link that you see at the bottom of the screen there. Once they click on that, they're going to be taken to a Family Share portion of our site where they're going to simply type in their phone number. Once they type that in, they're going to receive a verification code. That verification code is sent via email. And once they get that, they will go ahead and pop that in. Once they hit verify, that is now going to give them access to the eTeam sponsor application. And it's going to allow them to go through and follow the prompts here. Very simple, like we said before. They'll be able to upload contacts. They'll be able to share the campaign. And then they'll also be able to donate. But number one, most important, the reason we're doing this is letting them know why they've been selected, how many potential email contacts the goal is, and in this case, it's 20. And they can simply add in the same way, first name, last name, email, the relationship of this person to the participants, whether it's an aunt, who typically are the ones that donate the most, or if it's a grandmother, who typically donate the most often. It could be any one of these relationship types, a previous coach, it could be somebody outside of the family, professional resource and contact. Make sure we have their cell phone and cell phone provider if you have that as well. That allows us to send them text messages and emails, whichever one is easiest and most preferred for them to respond to. It allows them to do that. Once that's done, they simply click add, and they'll be sent right back to the same screen, and they can keep adding as many as they'd like. We do have a link for them to be able to upload Gmail and Yahoo contacts through a couple different prompts. Very easy to do. and all of a sudden you've got 30, 40, 50, however many contacts you'd like to import over just with a couple clicks of a button. So we're really excited about this new feature and function. Again, we're really looking at becoming the elite fundraising choice for schools and teams across the country. And we know that if we can help them raise more money in less time and make it really easy to do so, and also incorporate parents and legal guardians into this participation process, we feel really confident that we're going to be able to accomplish that. Thank you, everybody, for spending some time with us as we take you through Family Share and the new features and functionality. We're really excited to get this into the hands of all of our clients nationwide. And the next step for you is going to be to listen to 3 of our client-facing reps, the people you know, love, and trust that help you raise all that money. Brody, Kayla, and Nicole work with programs all over the country. They're going to share their experience and how Family Share is making an impact to help their programs raise more money in less time and the easiest way possible. Over to you guys.
Yes. Hello, my name is Nicole Schumann. I've been with eTeam Sponsor for about 3 years, and my role here at eTeam Sponsor is Senior Client Success Manager. I work mostly with Fundraiser clients, making sure that they are happy and healthy.
Hi, my name's Kayla Johnson. I have been with eTeam Sponsor for just a little over 2 years, and my role here at eTeam Sponsor is National Account Manager. I work pretty much exclusively with Team Funder clients to help them with any of what they need to get their campaigns running and performing how we want them to, and really excited to be here today.
Awesome. How's it going, guys? My name's Brody Alcala. I've been with eTeam Sponsor for about a year now. A year and some months. I'm a West Coast account manager here with eTeam Sponsor here on the Pacific region. So I work in LA, the Bay Area, up and down California, Oregon, and Washington. And yeah, a little about myself. I used to do this as well back when I played baseball in college. And now the roles are reversed. And here I am working with eTeam Sponsor. And it's been a great one so far. So.
My experience with Family Share has been nothing but positive, especially working with a lot of youth and high school athletes. As a high school coach myself, we realize and we understand that mom and dad are still very much a part of the growing process with fundraising. And the fact that we're able to utilize that with our fundraising efforts really does benefit the team in the long run. Family Share has been wonderful with the grandparents, family guardians, mom and dad, or anyone under the immediate household to really assist the athlete or the student with the max amount of donor emails, contacts, and everything else that would come along with fundraising. I feel like mom or the immediate home, you know, grandma and grandpa and mom and dad are your family guardian. I feel like they know a lot more people than the younger athlete has or even is aware of, and they're able to think outside that box and assist, which has been really great.
So I have to agree with Nicole. Same experience here so far using Family Share in launches. Super positive thus far. And I know we'll get into this a little bit later, but I'm really excited to see it even continue to improve and find the best way, the most efficient way to continue to implement it into our launches and fundraisers. But yeah, so far nothing but positive experience. Really maximizes that time that you're meeting on the launch, allows us to fill that gap when athletes maybe forgot their contacts, didn't get as many as they wanted. It helps fill that gap because now Guardian at home is able to assist the athlete and add to their list. So it's really just maximizing, and we're getting everything we can out of the fundraisers that we're launching.
I would like to go ahead and agree with Nicole and Kayla. You know, my experience with Family Share so far has been nothing but positive experiences, especially with coaches. You know, when I go back and touch base back with the coach after a launch, you know, 2 or 3 days after we went ahead and launched and got them all going, got the program ready to rock and ready for their fundraiser. I got positive experience and feedback from parents, you know, coming up to the coach or reaching out to the coach saying how they felt more involved with the fundraiser and the team in general and more willing to help. I mean, because athletes these days, they're so busy, they have homework, they have multiple things on their plates. Coming from an athletic perspective or background, you know, I was once that athlete, and, you know, gathering a list of emails, sometimes, you know, they have a lot on their plates. So when a family or, you know, intermediate family or parents could go ahead and step in and help take control or help the athlete or the team gather a list of contacts, and be more involved with the fundraiser. It overall just helps, this overall success rate of the fundraiser in general. So that's been my experience, and it's been a very positive one so far.
So the benefits I've seen with Family Share, there's a few, and I'm sure that Brody and Kayla could touch on these as well. But mostly just maxing out the potential for donations. When your parents or your grandparents are involved, and it's such a simple and easy process that they're able to kind of assist the athlete with these contacts, these donor contacts. We're seeing an increasingly amount of donations coming through that we wouldn't normally see if the athlete was the only one providing this type of information.
Yeah, I would totally agree with that. Even, the first few days after the fundraiser starts or launches, I'm seeing an increase in the amount raised or total funds raised so far. And it's been a really big boost as far as Family Share goes, and the family really getting involved. It's just really helping my programs, for say, at least the ones that I've launched over the last month or so since we've had Family Share out, help these programs get to their campaign goal a whole lot quicker and a whole lot faster. So Nicole, I would love to agree with you on that one. So
definitely have to agree with my team there. Benefits, generally more money raised in fundraisers, goals being hit quicker, especially with the email portion. I think that's something that's really special about this feature, is it does help bridge the gap with those emails. And we know from, the past several years of fundraising in this space that the emails, about 80% of those donations come from those emails. So if your athlete, is only able to bring 10, but mom and dad can add 10 more, you're doubling the amount of people you're reaching out to, and you're having a lot more donations come in. Once they're able to do that, adding in the emails, which is just the first part of it, then it leads them right into sharing it via text and social media as well. And then they can donate if they want to as the guardian. So it's really hitting all of those, things that are just so important when you're wanting to maximize the success of your fundraiser.
I know we go ahead and ask for a minimum of 20 emails, per athlete or participant to go ahead and enter into the fundraiser come launch day. Well, let's say if they only have 15, 16, 17, I will still have them run through, the whole Family Share option. And, by the next day, these athletes only brought 15, 16, 17, 18 emails, to the launch, which is close to 20, which is, fairly good. The next day we'll wake up and, mom and dad or the immediate family would have added, 10 more. So all of a sudden they have 26, 27, 28, inching towards 30, and the minimum was only 20. So that's been really helping assist with the campaigns and all that stuff too. So it's been really
to
good.
piggyback off of Brody too, I also love the addition of live time adding donors. So there's always someone that we forget or we didn't think about when we were adding all of our donor contacts. And while mom and dad and grandma and grandpa are out and they're talking about the fundraiser, or even showing the really cute video of little Johnny at his hockey practice, and someone's like, well, I want to donate, it's live time. They could go back in and add that person's contact information so that they can donate. They can be on that email stream. They can get the updated emails, and most importantly, get a link to the campaign that hopefully that they can also share on their social media and or via email and text. Future projections I see with Family Share is really the world. I mean, this can go on and on and on and on. So what I see happening in the future is that it's going to be a family event. It's going to be a extended family event, and that the donors are going to be contacted, the ones that were forgotten, the ones that maybe we didn't think of, or someone, even a small business owner, if you're in the Fundraiser platform or something like that. So I think that it's the projections are just going to be more and more people added to this donation list. And these are the same people that you would have done a fundraiser with anyways. And they're more likely to donate because it's a little bit more of a intimate, personal approach when it comes to the fundraising. It's not like buy some popcorn or here's a cupcake or, hey, can you sponsor my child in a runathon? I mean, it's 2023. Runathons are great, but who has time for that? So I think that this is just going to go and go and go because it's just a simple, easy, quick addition to filling the gaps of anyone who is an athlete or a student athlete looking for fundraising.
Yeah, and Nicole, and I love what you said. What you said about that is if we could take more off the athletes' plates at the end of the day, and the coaches' plates, and rely on intermediate family, but in the future, like you said, small business owners or anything like that, anyone who's willing to get involved that may know the athlete personally or on an interpersonal level, I think that would take a lot less pressure off the athlete as far as fundraising goes, because at the end of the day, they're just expected to go out there and just be athletes and do their thing and play their sport. So if they have to worry about fundraising a whole lot less and let family members take care of, the fundraising aspect, or anyone that may be close, the participant or athlete, I think that's going to go ahead and help foresee the future as far as fundraising goes here at E-Team Sponsor. It's going to impact it in a very positive way.
Yeah, that's a great point. I hear it all the time from coaches and athletes. Hey, we ask grandma enough. We kind of want to think outside the box. Family Share is going to help with that. Grandma, maybe she, doesn't want to donate, can't donate. She already helps out. She can add her best friend. She can add that small business that is the local sandwich shop in the community. So I think that's a great point as far as reaching outside that immediate circle of donors that maybe you feel like you've been reaching out to year after year, or maybe you do 2 fundraisers in a year and you're like, Aunt and Uncle already donated a lot during our fall fundraiser, right? Let's reach out to someone a little bit outside of there. Family Share definitely, I think, is going to help with that. And when I also think about projections, I think about it in 2 ways. Number one, how are we going to continue to improve the product, like the actual thing in our platform? And I think the sky's the limit with that. Our product and tech team is just fantastic. And I think that over time, as we learn, what's really working and what we can improve, I think that is just endless as far as streamlining it, making it even easier for the parents or guardians to log in and add things. And then I think of it, how are we going to streamline how we're introducing it and how we're doing the process in the launch with the athletes, right? We're still kind of figuring out what's the quickest way. We have half an hour with the coach and the athletes. We know they're taking time to do this. How can we get them in there as fast as possible? Get Guardian added as fast as possible. Get all those contacts loaded in there. I mean, eventually, if we could upload like a batch of emails, I think, again, the possibilities are just endless. And I know on our end, we just want it as efficient and quick and successful as possible for our clients.
Yeah, and when Nicole said, it's the world really. This was our first rollout with Family Share so far, and the 3 of us have had great experiences, with the coaches and intermediate family members here in our first rollout so far. And I think, with months moving forward, and like you mentioned, with our product team, being as great as they are, it's going to just continue to improve the product and experiences for our athletes and players. And I can't wait to see what that looks like here in 2024.